Hey everybody, welcome to another video for the 90-day challenge that Zach and I created. I'm going to be going over the boring rules. Zach got the fun video and I got the boring rules, so I'll own it, but we are going to go over some of the rules just so everybody understands really the intent and what we're doing here with this program. Isagenix has changed my life, it's changed Zach's life, and it's changed some of our closest friends and family. This group really is a tight-knit group that continues to grow and expand and really help each other support something that is working phenomenally, and it's keeping it off weight loss and true health for the long term. So we want to expand that and include that gratitude just to say thank you. And it is a motivating factor for some people to maybe jumpstart their health, and we hope that in the process we can really continue to change lives, because 600 lives in 7 months is amazing, and we're just really we have a lot of gratitude for that. So I'm going to go through the rules, but keep that in mind as we go through the process. The intent of this is how do we improve and affect the lives out there that we are so blessed to have come in contact with and now have grown to what it is today. So it is open to all members that are linked to us in Isagenix Team Janus. So if you're linked to us in any way, being that through some people that we've enrolled previously or through Zach or I, you're qualified. If you're a current member or a new member, you are qualified for the competition. You do need to stay active during the 90 days. So staying active in Isagenix is 100 BV every 30 days to stay active during that 90-day period, and it won't be difficult to do because the products are awesome, and 100 BV is not difficult to accumulate when you are going through this challenge and using the nutrition to really transform your body. Anytime you you help somebody in this competition, or you have somebody that, say you're a new enrollment and then you have other people you think would be good to work as a team, we can talk about that, because when you rank level advance from helping people in using this, whether you're doing a business or not, if you're just sharing with people, you could rank advance, and when you do that, those people will be your personally enrolled, or they can be your personally enrolled, and we'll work through that. But when you do make rank advancements, bonuses, or any kind of compensation from Isagenix, that is the sole possession of the associate. So if you enroll that person under you during the competition period, that money from Isagenix is totally your money, and we're excited about that. That's part of the one team concept, and that's how this continues to grow as people are getting awesome results and they're helping a lot of people. The new enrollments that are coming from the competition will be the enrollments of Zach or I, unless we otherwise work that out. So if there's something that comes up as far as someone approaches us about the competition, we will be enrolling them in Isagenix Team Janus as our personal enrollments, but we will be working through that with people as we go through the process. And that's going to be an evolution based on, who it is that comes to us and the dynamics around that. But the ultimate goal is, how do we help people and how do we get them plugged into these products? To be qualified for the competition, you need to take a video recording of your weight and your inches, so that just in respect to fairness and everything, it doesn't have to be shared with anybody. I mean, obviously Zach and I need to have proof that you've done weight ahead of time, so a newspaper that shows the date, a scale that shows your weight when you're weighing yourself, and then the inches that you have, so that we know there's documented proof of what your inches are, just to keep it in fairness to everybody else, so that everybody gets a chance. So if you have questions about that, let us know, but we do need to have documentation of your weigh-in before and then that 90-day period after. So that 90 days may start different, so we're going to open this up tomorrow, the 25th, and then that'll go until the end of September. So any new enrollments that time, or any friends or anybody else that wants to join that competition, their 90 days starts when they have that documented proof and they send that to us. So once we have that, you'll be starting. So there'll be some people that will be starting their 90 days as late as September, and mid-September, into September. So if you have questions about that, obviously you want to start earlier than later because of some of the other like other pieces to it that you can win money weekly, and we'll talk about that too. Zach will be talking that in a video about the $50 weekly prize we have for the best post and things like that. And it's, again, just some fun things that we're doing along the way. So there really is incentive to start earlier, but that 90-day period may change for certain people depending on when they actually start, and it just opens up the window to help a larger number of people with this competition. So let us know if you have questions on that one. The weekly prize, there's going to be a $50 weekly prize for the person who has the most creative, most fun, post that represents how you're doing in the competition, how you're feeling, etc. So there's a couple things with that. We will want you to hashtag 90-day boom in your post, and then you also need to tag Zach and I in the post. At least tag us in that post so that we can see it and we know that it's out there. We'll see the activity in that too, but it's mainly just a fun thing for us to do to represent Team Janice, our group, etc. You can use hashtag Team Janice as well. And we're going to be giving away $50 each week in cash for the one that does the best with that 90-day boom post. And it's just an awareness. So a couple things with that. When we do any posts, we want to make sure that we're compliant with Isagenix rules and regulations. So if you're going to post about weight loss, you don't put the number of days and the weight in the same post. So for example, if I lost 30 pounds in 30 days, I'm going to say in a very short period of time I've lost 30 pounds instead of saying I've lost 30 pounds in 30 days. And the reason for that is because we're all different. And if you're saying out there in the public that 30 pounds in 30 days, people may perceive that everybody does that. And we know just from our group that some people lose more inches, a lot of people lose a lot of weight. It's just not always consistent across the board. So unless you have a big health disclaimer, you can't put the date and time series. So you can do in 30 days, I've went down 5 pant sizes or something along those lines, but the weight and the time series you can't have in there. You can have either of the components, just not both of them at the same time. And then we also usually don't say Isagenix, and the reason we don't do that is because we want people to connect with us. We want to be able to answer their questions, get connected, get plugged in, find out what it is that people want. So we usually say things like our nutritional cleansing program, this amazing program, things like that. Those are really critical when we do any posts. We want to make sure that people say, hey, and you can have that conversation, but not necessarily actively on Facebook where, you're having big discussions about the word cleanse and everybody's like, oh my God, cleanse, they freak out about the word cleanse. So that's kind of what we're doing. So make sure when you do your post that you say this nutritional cleansing program, this nutrition, the superfood, things like that. That's better so that it activates that curiosity. So a couple things to keep in mind when you do your post. Okay, I know. Bear with me here with the rules and regs. It's not the best, not the most fun either, but so Zach and I will have the right to remove anybody from the competition at any time if there's anything that's not aligned with our values or ethics, or if something, the basic concept here is this is about a group of people really helping each other out, and it's about people interacting and working together to help other people. So anytime that there's somebody that's not acting appropriately or is not living with integrity or the basic concept of what we stand for as Team Janice, we do reserve the right to remove them. There's a lot of awesome people. We've had about 600 come through at Team Janice, and we haven't had that problem, so I don't expect us to have that problem again. We do have the right to tweak the rules as the competition goes along, and the only reason we would do that is to make clear something that we didn't. This is something we're doing for fun, and it's something that's newer to us. So if we have to tweak something to make it more fair for the group or make it more clear, we reserve the right to do that, but we don't intend to do that. We want to make sure that it's fun, it's something that everybody interacts with, and that you have the understanding that there may be times where something comes up and we didn't think about that, so we'll go ahead and make sure that what seems the most fair from the group, and then we'll let you know on that. So so the contest begins tomorrow, August 25th, or today if you're watching this message, or even later when you're getting to it, but from August 25th till the end of September. And like I said, when you do your measurements and your weight, and you do a video recording of that, or a way that you can validate your measurements, weight, and your date, the date you start, that's when your 90 days starts. Obviously, with some of the promotions and things we have, the earlier you start, the better. But that's when the promotion will start. So those are some of the basic rules and regulations of the competition. The biggest goal here is to really connect with these awesome people. We have so many awesome people that are there to connect with you, to help you long-term make sustainable life changes for you to get the results that we have, and that's why this group has expanded like it has. So we're very excited to have you. Zach and I are really excited just to be able to bless this group with this money. We're pumped about what's going to happen in this group, and when we're excited about how this is going to unfold into what the next step is for Team Janice. So reach out to us if you have any questions. We're here for you, and ultimately at the end of this, everyone's going to be a winner that uses these products because we've seen the life change that happens with them. So I hope everybody has a great night, and good luck in the competition.